Hello, my lovelies. This is your weekly reading. I'm going to go ahead and give it a minute for people to join the live stream. And if I miss you in the live stream, so sorry about that. You'll have to watch the playback. I'm glad to have you on the playback as well. How has everyone's week been going? I had my birthday, and today I had issues with coworkers, so yeah, I've thoroughly plied myself with sugar for quite some time. For those of you that like my deck strength versus weakness series and have not voted for it, I do have the poll up for December. Currently, there is a tie, by the way. The Elemental Empath Oracle and the Magical Dogs Tarot are tied, neck and neck. So I'm hoping somebody before the end of the month, when I close that poll, will actually break that tie. So throw me a bone here. Somebody help with that. And for those of you that are not familiar with the deck we'll be using the Oracle of the Fairies by Karen Kay. So for the week of November 12th through November 18th, let's see what's going on for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. And for those of you that are not familiar with this deck, yes, it is paragraphs at the bottom. So I will be reading these out. It will take extra time. I apologize for that, but just to let you know. Hi, Alex! Just to let you know what's on the card, I'm going to read all the paragraph stuff out. Okay, so for Aries, life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune in to the powerful peace of nature, wherever you are, and feel at one with your habitat. Music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. Pure intention. The fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. Tree wisdom. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sound it makes. Precious time. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. Purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it you will find the answer to your question. Manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifest. Step 1. Okay. This is quite nice. So for Aries placements, you might actually need to take a step back for the week to ground yourself, reconnect with nature. More importantly, to center yourself, figure out what you want. Music actually may be a clue. So for those of you that like to relax and listen to music, or perhaps you just focus better listening to music, that will actually help you determine, and I apologize for my dog. I have a feeling the mailman just went by. But perhaps listening to music helps you get away from all the white noise, to step back from the demands of the everyday and the noise society makes, to stay centered and grounded enough to go, hey, what is it I really want? Oh, so that's what I like. That's what I need. That's what I want. Because in stillness is where we seek answers. It always comes to the forefront. However, sometimes if we wait too long on certain things, that tends to be pushed back or lost in translation, hence the precious time card. So, if you've recognized something that you would like to create or desire, you can actually start that now. Start it now. Don't wait. Realize it's actually what you wish and start identifying steps to actually see that through, rather than going, oh, yeah, that's nice. That's one of my dreams. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. And just sit with that realization and then push it to the back burner and forget about it again. So be careful what comes up this week, because something here is waiting to be revealed or resurfaced that you can act on now. Okay, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do you think of the deck, Alex? Whoop. Okay, we have for Taurus, Flourish. The Lotus Flower Fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas in your life or those of others. Motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say, get busy and do it. Yeah, it is very pretty. This deck has a lot of coloring in it, and yes, even though it's a brighter deck, I do like the fairies in it. It's a nice deck. Okay. Protection. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. Find balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. Ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. Abundance. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have. In fairyland and human land, there is enough abundance for everyone. Okay. This very much reads as a bit of a purging, realizing, yes, there's some things that need to be cut away. That's something that you can be active on. Things that are actually going to help you in the future, actually make more space for abundance. But at the same time, when you cut out the negatives, sometimes, yes, it is wise to protect yourself more. In fact, that's probably why you are doing a purge. Things that are toxic, things that don't work anymore, things that are harmful. You're purging in order to protect, to recenter, but at the same time, remember to rest and take care of yourself throughout this process. And if you stumble or may feel a little lost in the process, because let's face it, not all of us are the greatest or the most prudent when it comes to shadow work, ask for help and see what happens. Not only will you be given help, but maybe even abundantly so. Oh, Alex, this deck is the Oracle of the Fairies by Karen Kay. It's a really pretty deck. Okay, and with that, we're going to move on to Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Whoa, okay. This one came out first. It flung right into my arm, actually. You probably didn't see that in the screen, but it did. We have purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it you will find the answer to your question. Journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. Find balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. This very much reads like the High Priestess energy. Believe it or not, when you look inside yourself, when you get in touch with your intuition, your gut, and even your heart space, it will lead the way for you. It'll show you where you need to move, where you need to go, especially when it comes to finding your peace, finding your harmony. Remember to listen to your intuition. It's your guide. It's there for a reason. So that is a very fantastic reminder for Gemini. Okay, and Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Whoa, and that almost went off the table. We have divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. Oh, and of course this one's upside down too. Come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. Go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful piece of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. As much as this says go outside, this is very much either communing with soul tribe or like minds. So perhaps, you know, family, friends, yes, soul tribe members for those that have it. But more aptly, those that, especially those that are gifted, spiritually gifted, those that have abilities and express them on the day-to-day. It's time to get in touch with those gifts, to go back to them, to utilize them, and be comfortable with them, to sit in your gifts. So here's a question for those Cancer placements, whether it's Sun, Moon, or Rising. Have you been ignoring your gifts lately? Have you just been using them for yourself and not for others? Because your spiritual work is a way of connection. It's a way of connecting to Source. Apparently you're going to need that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and leave that there. I don't want to go too deep into that energy, but we're going to move right along to Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do you think, Alex? This deck reads different. Woo! I'm so happy that didn't slide off the table. Light. The Fairy Queen of Light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. Moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. Maybe impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Passport now. Find balance. This is apparently a popular card this time. Find balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. And what's our last card? Flourish. The Lotus Flower Fairy tells us to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. Yes, you're right, Alex. It is a positive deck. It's actually kind of designed that way. Okay. Well, me having a Leo rising, I know this is speaking to my spiritual awakening process. But yeah, for a lot of people, this is just about you doing your own shadow work, finding your own way. All of us are lights and darkness. And especially when we're going through the yuckity yuck that a lot of us don't like when it comes to shadow work, a lot of us forget that we are a light in darkness, that darkness serves a purpose, and it's there to help us evolve, help us grow, and also to help us move when needed. And through that process, sometimes we feel chaos, we feel fear, we feel restrained. A lot of emotions come up with that area. But it's all to get us moving. It's all to help heal us, to find balance, to share our light with others, whether that's a spouse, a friend, our family, the stranger that smiles at us as they walk past us on the street, whatever. Why? Because maybe they need it. But it all serves a purpose. And sometimes it's really hard for us to remember that it's okay. You're going to be okay. It's all part of the process. So, reminder that we are all part of the collective. Yes, we're all going through things, some of it not so pretty, some of it difficult. Oh, okay. Self-love. Okay. Self-care, self-love. Remember to be easy on yourself. Remember to show yourself some compassion. Remember to love yourself. And yes, that means the dark part of yourself that may be scary or may be hard. Shadow self. Yeah, shadow self. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and leave that there. We're going to move right on to Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising. The energy's been kind of interesting when shuffling. I've had several placements already where the cards have nearly fallen off the table. Oh, well, that was really nice now that I said that. Divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. Come together. Come together, fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. Okay. You saw me shuffle. You literally saw me shuffle. Go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune in to the powerful peace of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. This is the exact same 3 cards that came out for Cancer. So for anyone that is watching this, even in the playback, how many of you have Virgo and Cancer placements and Sun, Moon, and Rising? Just a question. Definitely let me know in the comment section, because that's hilarious. Okay. Virgo is different though. Even though these are the exact same 3 cards, the message I'm getting is different. It's not just connecting with your spiritual gifts or needing to use them in a group. It's actually bringing your gifts, your divination practice, and getting in touch with nature. So Maybe you're somebody who, like I said, reads tarot, just like I do. Maybe you need to take your tarot deck outside, come together with nature. Yeah. So if you're doing candle magic, maybe you need to take that outside to do it instead of doing it indoors. Do it safely, please. I mean, it's fall, at least here in the U.S. So for most places, there's a lot of dry leaves and everything around. So please be mindful of things that may... yeah, I know it's a heck of a coincidence, Alex. But there might be a whole bunch of, you know, fire hazards if you do candle magic outside. But like, for instance, if you are a tarot reader like me, maybe you just need to go out into nature and be surrounded by nature when you do a reading. Maybe there's something about that being in nature that's going to influence your reading or influence what you're doing for divination. But yeah, same 3 cards, 2 different messages, 2 different placements. But I'd be curious to see how many people have Virgo and Cancer placements, because you saw me shuffle. Okay, Libra, Moon, and Rising. Yeah, see, now the cards are getting tossed out nicely. Thank you to my ancestors for making the energy a little less chaotic instead of throwing them off the table. Nature's signs. Be receptive to the stubble messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. Stargazing. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. Yep. Shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within. It's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. Okay. Yeah, Alex, I don't think me being good at shuffling has anything to do with it. Okay, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Yeah, lots of signs and synchronicities are apparently all around you right now. So something's trying to guide you or flag your attention in a certain area enough that they're wanting your attention, your focus, and your intuition to be honed into it. And as much as this card says self-acceptance, that's not what this is for. I get a feeling that this is trying to guide you more towards the light. Whether that is you being an unawakened soul, that they're trying to guide you towards the right path, or at least something to be more authentic, to increase your vibration. So yes, repeated animals, feathers that maybe show up in your path, seeing the same sign or the same angel number over and over and over again. If your intuition gets caught by it, if it captures your attention for a sec, pay attention to it, research it, find out what it means. This could very much well be just them showing you your spirit animal or your animal totem. Perhaps there's something incoming. Maybe you're manifesting something and you don't know where you are in the manifestation phase, and they're trying to send you angel numbers going, hey, it'll come soon. So please be aware of signs and synchronicities. That is very heavy energy for you this week. All right, we're going to move right along to Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Whoa. Okay, there we go. That one didn't come all the way, but there it is. We have inspiration. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. Moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy will come to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Light. The Fairy Queen of Light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. Okay, a bright idea being revealed. And that's Ace energy showing up right here. And whatever this is, apparently you're going to have feelings about it. Very much so. Yes, it might confuse you, but you might also doubt it. You might question, oh, well, is this doable? Can I do this? How would I make that work? So you're going to have to understand what you're being given, what you're receiving here, what the bright idea is, what the inspiration is, and then deal with your emotion and your mental energy that comes attached to that idea. And realize you need to be a bit more supportive of yourself with it, that it is possible, and that just because it's an idea and it sounds totally bonkers or off the wall, you wouldn't have that inspiration without reason. Even if you doubt it, even if you question it. And I say that because I'm picking up Ace energy. So that's a really strong energy. So having a bright idea has an effect on others, including you. So this is an idea worth having, but because you're going to have feelings and thoughts about this, you might shut it down before it actually gets off the ground. That is the pitfall. That is the downside. Unless you can flip that switch, tell yourself something different, change the way you feel about it to realize, hey, that's a bright idea. And all this crappy way of doing yada yada, whatever, that's a bright idea. That's a good idea. So watch your narratives. Watch your false beliefs. I don't want to stay too long with that, so I'm going to go ahead and move right along to Sagittarius. Oh. Okay. Now we're back to wild energy. Cards flying all over the place. Okay. Take all 5 here. We have precious time. The fairy wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. Divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights says you are a part of nature, so you are magic too. Moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you are feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Light. The Fairy Queen of Light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. Okay. So for Sags, okay, either with the divination card, either this is your gift or somebody else's. You're doubting the validity of it. So if you haven't used your gift or need to use your gift, don't waste time. Go ahead, use it, believe that the messages you receive are true. So for example, if you are learning how to read tarot, and that is very time consuming to learn, but if you shoot yourself down that you can never read tarot, that the messages you receive are not accurate, never will be, beware of that. Remember to show yourself some patience. Or if you are one of those people that booked a reading with somebody else, for example, and after that experience you question the messages within, maybe because there was something in there that you didn't like or didn't understand, were confused about, or just had doubts, please don't doubt the messages, the messages from source, the light that you get from others so much. Like me, I'm a tarot reader, so I'm there to give messages to others. That is literally my life purpose, is to spread messages. So whether this is you having a gift and doubting your own abilities, or you're doubting someone else, remember that most of us have a gift, a strength, even multiple ones, and part of our purpose is to share those with others, to help others. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and detach from that energy. And we're going to move right on to Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Rising. Whoa, that was way more than what I thought, but okay. So for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, abundance. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have. In fairyland and human land, there is enough abundance for everyone. Nature signs. Be receptive to the simple messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and mind. Shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within. It's time for you to shine. This is the time for self-acceptance and for everything, for revealing your true beauty. Stargazing. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself very focus. Your intuition will overflow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. Okay. Fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. Okay, there's more cards here than what I thought, so I'm going to have to squeeze these in. Protect your dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams. They are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. Pure intention. The fairy of manifestation will help you use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. Music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in music you hear. You can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. I find this funny, just because I have a placement in Capricorn. Remember, I have a Capricorn moon. And this quite literally could be you tapping into fairy energy, or this could literally be you being aware that fairies are nearby, or discovering that, maybe you should learn how to see fairies or draw fairies in. Believe it or not, anyone can do proper steps to get fairies, in their backyard or inside their house. So please research that. Yes, research proper steps before doing that without guidance. Also, if you have fairies in your house or in your yard, there is certain signs of that. You can also research that as well if you are unaware of that. I find this funny because this does resonate very well with me. I do have fairies in my house, believe it or not. And this also came up in a reading for me personally from this deck 3 days ago. Yeah. For some of you, you just have the use of fairy magic, and this is something that's going to start manifesting or showing itself enough that you need to learn how to utilize it or need to go deeper into it. For those that dream of working with fairies or feel the need to work with fairies more. There might even be a few of you that deal with lyrical magic. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and leave that there. We're going to move on. So, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Whoa! Okay. That's like covering right on the edge of the table. Ooh, I like this. Okay, we have journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. Music, listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that is all around in nature. The fairy of Northern Lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. I like this. And this is not a journey in the physical sense. Not at all. So for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you're actually probably going to be maybe watching a movie that, you know, and the soundtrack is familiar. Or maybe you're having a bad day, so you, pull out some nostalgic music that makes you happy. Or maybe you're just driving in your car and you're listening to music. But music is fantastic. Simply because music is versatile. It can take us so many places. Music is tied to memories and experiences, and that takes us on a journey. And it can be a magical one. So, whether you're feeling happy or sad or, missing something, music can always take you there. We have music that is tied to our childhood. We have music that's tied to our school days before we graduated high school. We have music that we associate with friends and family. All these memories, all these things that can make us feel and experience things on a different level. And that is very much a part of your week. So whether you're going back to the past or you're hearing something for the first time and it's magical and it takes you somewhere that is going to stick with you. It's done through music. And I don't know if that's through the radio or, like I said, you're watching a movie and maybe something on the soundtrack catches your attention. But music is a journey. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, is music is a journey. I can't argue with that because I totally agree with it. Okay, and we are already to our last sign, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Boo. And that almost whacked me right in the face. Okay. We have a couple cards here. We have Inspiration. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. Moderation. Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthfully, although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. Pure intention. The Fairy of Manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely, manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. Find balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. Healing. Now is the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. Yeah, bright idea, but certain things done in excess very much can swing the other way. Less is more. Let's put it that way. Less is more. As much as you may be inspired by something, have a great idea for something, overdoing it, putting all your effort, energy, and all your time into it will make you fall flat on your face. Not that you didn't have good intentions or that you're not doing things not that you're not heading in the right direction or that you don't have the gist of what you need, but realize that, yes, less is more. Don't overdo it. Beware burnout. Take breaks. Work on something for a bit and then take a break. Work on something for a bit and then take a break. Don't forget to give yourself days off. Don't forget that if you're all work and no play, it's going to throw you off balance. You can't be work all the time. Remember, you have to eat and sleep. Don't overdo it, otherwise your health will suffer for that. Moderation. Moderation, yeah. Less is more. Okay. That is definitely an interesting week. That's the first time I've used this deck for a live stream. So, thoughts, feelings, how does everybody like this deck? Personally, I like using the Wisdom of the Oracle, but this was nice for a change. To shake up the energy, to do something different. And there's quite a few cards in here. There's 44. But as you saw, we have a certain set that kept reappearing for most of the signs for the week. Alright, now that that is done, here, let me get a drink. Too much talking. Okay. Now that that is done, I'd like to remind everyone that I do have my poll for December for my Deck Strength versus Weakness series up. That poll will be ending last day of November. We currently have a tie between the Elemental Empath Oracle and the Magical Dogs. So somebody please break that tie. I am also doing yearly zodiac readings. Aries and Taurus are out at the time of this live stream. Gemini will launch tomorrow. And I have one break in there for the new moon in Scorpio. So I will try to keep up with the yearly zodiac readings and get them to you consecutively, one for each day. And those are for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign. So for those of you that don't know what your placements are in those 4 areas, please pull up you know, Google a free natal chart. You can find those all over the place online. As long as you have, you know, your place of birth and your time of birth, chances are you can find your full chart or enough of your chart to see which videos you need. And yes, to get a complete picture, you will have to look at the signs for all 4 placements, because I cover like five areas for each month of 2024 in those videos. So I'm getting them to you, just it'll take a minute, and those videos usually last about an hour. So if that interests you, please check them out. Alex, thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate you hanging out with me. Glad you liked the deck. And I will see you guys later. Bye.